Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm Ben.
I'm Mark.
Welcome back to 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓𝗏.
We're doing Matrix Reloaded, which is the
Yes.
second Matrix film in the series trilogy.
Very excited.
Yeah, the first one was really cool.
Yes.
So,
High hopes for this one, the sequel.
yeah.
I have no idea what this plot's about.
Yeah, I didn't even check it. I didn't want to check it. We're just gonna go in blind.
Let's just get into it. This is my girl Trinity.
Probably. Hell yeah!
Look at her. Can he sense sentient programs now? Two of them now? I'm surprised there's still lots of tech at Zion.
Yeah, I guess they kept their tech.
Just figured they were against AIs or something.
I know, but you got me out. You saved me.
Do you think he's gonna die?
Yeah, it's gonna be like the little kid that he found a little bit annoying that he dies and he's like, no, I regret everything.
Yeah. I'm getting major death flags from him. How is Neo supposed to stop the Sentinels in the real world?
Don't know. I guess we'll find out.
I lost 2 brothers to that ship link.
Wait, is Tank dead?
I guess so, yeah.
No! They just gave him an off-screen death? Can he leave?
Oh my god.
What an upgrade.
Oh my god.
Agent Smith in the real world. Is he in, like, the Hugo Weaving body? Or is he in the original person's body?
I feel like Hugo Weaving.
I felt like sitting.
Jeez. He's everywhere.
Yeah, he's been busy.
There's so many of them.
I'm kind of getting bored. I've
Yeah.
been bored for so long.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Halfway-ish.
There's still so much movie left.
Yeah. This is a 4-hour movie that they split into 2. That's why there's a thingy.
It's so slow.
Okay, you have some skill.
This place is so nice. Had nice statues and everything, now they're gonna ruin it all.
Yeah.
Statues. Oh. They're just art.
None of it's real, it's all in the Matrix.
It's still Superman.
Yeah.
Woo. Oof.
Do you feel like he's gonna die?
I hope not, but he might. No, I think he's in the 3rd one. He won't die here. I
I
hope.
hope not. Maybe Niobe comes in with a clutch save.
Yeah. I always forget about them and then they do that and I'm like, oh, right, you're everywhere basically.
Yeah. They're not gone, they're never gone.
Yeah, fuck.
I feel like I can only watch so many fights before I start to get bored.
Yeah, I don't even care about what's happening in between, I just need to know the outcome.
Yeah.
Because there's so much editing. And I'm like, yep, cool.
Like, I get it, the fights, they're cool, but, like, they're just too long, you know?
Yeah.
We had Trinity's fight, and now hers has ended, and now we're moving on to Morpheus, and it feels unnecessary, but, like, I get they need to have fights, but they could be shorter, you know?
Leo, if you're out there, I could use some help.
Yeah, it's I wonder. Oh man, they just remind me of creepy crawlies. I'm just getting itchy looking at them. Man, that's not cool. Oh, no.
He's like President Snow.
Like what?
President Snow from Hunger Games. He's like, oh no.
Holy shit, he caught him.
Wait, is his powers gonna work here? What happened?
Apparently there's a end credits.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. There's just the trailer.
Wow. Okay.
So that was number 2.
I feel like Smith and Neo are like wholly connected now somehow. Like something happened to Smith during the EMP thing, and then that somehow gave Neo his powers in the real world. I don't know how that happens, but and now they're both in a coma together.
Yeah.
I mean, they're clearly going to wake up. Based on that trailer we saw. It's a very interesting discussion about choice.
Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, we always tie back to it, but it's like choice and free will and the illusion of choice.
Yeah. When he had the choice to go through the doors, if he had went through the one that would stop the Matrix, what would have happened? Would anything have happened? Or was the architect, did he know that Neo would go through the other one because he wanted to save Trinity? So the other door was like a lie or something.
Yeah, because it's like choice. It's just like, is choice really a thing, or is this predetermined?
Yeah.
And it's just like, we really don't know what would have happened if he went to the other door. Like, would it have been like a joke? and then the architect would be like, wow, you really surprised me, huh? There's nothing there, man.
Yeah. So does that mean the previous 5 predecessors, they were all in love with someone who was about to die as well or something, and their judgment was clouded by their emotions, and then they chose the other door as well?
I'm not sure, because from what he made it... No, what he made it out to be, the architect, is that people normally choose the door that saves humanity.
Mm-hmm. But then Neo didn't?
Yeah, because he was like... I mean, because if Zion rebuilds itself, it means it's because there were people there to rebuild it with. But then the architect was like, if you don't choose to rebuild Zion, all these people will go extinct.
Right.
Like, if you choose to save Trinity, the human race will go extinct. And then Neo was like, well, can you afford that? Because you need us.
Yeah.
But then they're like, we'll survive. We'll take our losses.
Right.
And
I see.
And so he just went through the door anyways.
So he doomed all of humanity.
Yeah.
For Trinity.
Yeah.
Mood. I'm kidding. But then there's supposed to be this final war thing, or final battle that's happening in the next movie.
Yeah. Which is that final 24 hours, but they're in a coma. So like, are they going to wake up in the 24 hours? Or are they going to be longer than the 24 hours?
And Smith, what is his agenda?
Power. He wants everything. I think. I don't know. He wants to be everywhere.
So I feel like he wants to take over Neo so he can get Neo's powers. But then what then? Like, he controls the entire Matrix? He becomes the architect?
Maybe. Because he's allied to himself. He was supposed to delete himself and join the Source, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But he was like, nah.
Yeah.
So now he's got his own thing and his own alliance, and he's doing something. I don't know why they don't make him a priority to get rid of, like, the rest of the machines. Like, I feel like they should.
Yeah, he's not that big of a harm to the machines right now, like Neo is. Neo and the Rebellion is. And then there's like a tier list, and like Agent Smith's not that high up.
Not that.
Keymaker.
He died, yeah. So, like, man.
Why did they die? Why did they kill him?
Because they didn't need him. They just needed his keys.
Yeah.
Stupid.
It's dumb. I hate that they killed him. They killed Tank too?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Did they forget?
He just didn't survive the thing.
Didn't survive what?
I don't know. Maybe the actor didn't want to come back, so then they had to write him off somehow.
So they killed him? Was there supposed... Okay, so there's a time skip between movies 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Was it that 6 months? Because I remember them saying 6 months, but I don't know.
I guess 6 months. Maybe he died within the 6 months because he had damage from getting shot, and he survived for a bit, and then he just died afterwards. Or maybe he died somewhere on a mission elsewhere that we won't know about.
No.
He's gone. No.
I really liked him.
Yeah.
Alright, so third movie. Do we think all of humanity is going to be wiped?
I don't know. I think so. I feel like either they'll do like a Neo magically saves everyone somehow, or this whole thing is like an illusion of choice as well.
Yeah, and then we'll get like the 7th Matrix.
Yeah, and then they'll just have to rebuild it again. And then it's just like, this is like a never-ending cycle.
Yeah.
And it will just blow your mind.
It has to be an ending that people weren't happy with.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know why people didn't like the third film.
Maybe they thought that, Neo could break out of the Matrix, but then he didn't, and then everyone got put into the Matrix again, and then they were in the 7th installment or whatever, and people didn't like that, so then they rated it really low.
I don't know. It seems like a dumb thing to rate something low just because you didn't like the ending.
Who knows? Maybe people were really hopeful and optimistic for it, and then the Wachowski sisters were just like, nah.
No, but some people said this was really good, so yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm excited to see Neo use his powers outside.
Yeah, in the real world.
In the real world.
My God.
Whatever those powers are, like, this has become like some kind of, I don't know, what is it, like telepathic, not telekinesis? Yeah. Or like controlling some electricity or some shit like that. Seeing the code in real life and like just the Matrix.
Yeah.
It's so weird because he's going to be like the only one. Because no one else has done that before in the real world.
Yeah.
Like, people can control the code inside the Matrix. The AIs can do it.
Yeah.
The agents can do it. The other woken people, whoever, I don't know what they're called. The rebellion.
The rebels.
Yeah, they can do it.
Yeah.
But, like, no one can do it in the real world. And I'm like, man, he's got some serious powers. It's just something we're going to go through. I think it's like another 2 hours.
It was so long. This movie, I got so bored of it.
Yeah. Like some parts didn't need to be in there. Like, the whole film is originally 4 hours. Like, you didn't need it to be 4 hours. And then when you cut it in half, you didn't need to make each part 2 hours.
Yeah.
You could have just made it either a really long 3-hour movie like the first one was.
Yeah.
Or you could have done 2 parts and then cut it down to like an hour and a half or an hour and something.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't have to make it 2 whole films that were 2 hours.
The first film was good, I feel. Like, it was like, 2 hours, 15 minutes or something?
Yeah.
And I feel like it had good pacing throughout the whole entire thing. This one was 2 hours only?
It was like 2 hours, 10 to 2 hours something.
Yeah, somewhat around the same.
Yeah.
I feel like you could have just chopped off a whole hour.
Yeah, I didn't need the stuff at the start. Like, I wasn't really interested in the whole Xeon plot. Like,
yeah, me neither.
I didn't really care about anything that was happening outside of the Matrix because I'm kind of the person where it's like when something gets, like when a location gets introduced in the debut, so aka the Matrix, I'd like to stay in the Matrix. Please stop leaving the Matrix.
Yeah.
But then they do. And I'm like, I'm okay with when it happens in the first one because it's just showing just the ship.
Yeah.
And when it was just between the ship and the Matrix.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's fine. And then in this one, they went to Zion, and then they stayed there for like an hour. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is not what I wanted. I wanted the Matrix.
They opened the world and it got too big and I just didn't like it.
Yeah, like, I just wasn't interested. Like, I get it, you want us to do world building, but I'm just not interested.
Yeah, just felt like there was too much talking and the fight scenes were just dragging on too long as well. We didn't need so much of that.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool to look at it. Like, maybe the fight scenes would have been enjoyable if it hadn't been for the very long start. Where everything just felt very long and unnecessary. So it just felt like anything else that was, like, long that also felt unnecessary. Like, we really didn't need the start. We didn't need the parties. We didn't need the dancing. Like, it was nice. Like, I know the Wachowski sisters like doing, like, bodies in motion. They did that a lot in Sense8. And
Yeah.
in Sense8 it was so beautiful. And then in here I'm like, oh, I see it. I see what you were doing. Like, you just like doing the whole bodies in motions of like humanity and shit. And I'm like, that's so cool, but you don't need it here.
Yeah, it's
Like, we didn't need it. I'm sorry.
that was the Matrix Reloaded.
In the meantime, you can check us out on socials. We're 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜𝗓𝗏 across most socials. You can also like, comment, and subscribe. We'll be down in the comments. So catch us there.
Bye.
Bye.